Now at 6, a juvenile shot overnight in Lawrence. What police say was happening before the gunfire. And dozens of cars broken into in northern Indiana, how police were able to track down a suspect caught on camera.
And we hope you've had a wonderful Easter Sunday. Beautiful weather out there. But overnight tonight, we've got some rain and rumbles of thunder on the way. We're going to time them out for you coming up.
Tonight, a juvenile boy is critically hurt in the hospital after being shot overnight in Lawrence. And investigators say the shooting happened after another crime. Our Anna Chalker shares what we know so far from an apartment complex near I-465.
Police say that juvenile was shot here in this parking lot off of Chensford Drive after they say he was trying to steal a car.
Can I get more cars to Chensford Drive?
Neighbors in this apartment complex near 56th Street woke up Easter morning to police and damaged cars. Around 3:30 Sunday, Lawrence police say when a boy tried to take a car, he was shot.
A male attempted to get into the caller's car, and then the caller shot the male. 3 individuals ran, trying to get further.
He was then rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Officers say the suspect stayed on scene and cooperated during the investigation. According to public police reports, 2 cars were damaged. And several hours after this shooting, 13 News saw crime lab investigators looking at a car with busted windows and glass lying around. In Lawrence, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
We did reach out to Lawrence police to ask about any arrests in this case. Of course, once we get updates, we'll share those with you on WTHR.com. Metro Police arrested 2 13-year-old boys this morning after a car chase in downtown Indy. According to a police report, that chase ended at Meridian and South Streets, right near Lucas Oil Stadium. Right now, we're working to learn where the chase started. Police say they were first called to this area on a report of shots fired. Both teens are facing accusations of auto theft. Officers say they also found marijuana and a pistol in the car after the pursuit. A brazen series of car break-ins this weekend in the town of Rossville. Police arrested a man who they say broke into at least 25 vehicles, and at least one was captured on camera. Our Ashton Hackman shares that video and tells us how police caught the suspect.
In Rossville, a town of roughly 1,500 people, police in Clinton County say this man, under the cover of night, broke into dozens of unlocked vehicles.
There were a few reports made to patrol deputies that night, and then Saturday morning, a couple of the patrol deputies were saturating Rossville just looking for other open doors, other victims and such, and they found several.
Police arrested a 28-year-old man on charges of felony theft and unauthorized entry of a vehicle. They say he got away with cash, knives, and other small electronics. But it was what he stole that helped police track him down. The detective leading that investigation says a pair of stolen AirPods is what gave investigators an early indication of where that person might have been hiding.
We put together the fact that we knew where the AirPods were and a suspect, and then we started kind of triangulating and getting things figured out really quick. We set up a perimeter, and before you know it, we had a good suspect in mind, and we had him apprehended.
And the reports continue to go up. The sheriff's office posted an update on Facebook about the arrest and asked for more people to come forward. By Sunday morning, Detective Pinkard said the number of reported break-ins was getting closer to 50.
Generally, the town of Rossville is a smaller town. It's a safe town, and people really don't have a need most times to lock their vehicles or even sometimes their houses. Unfortunately, the person that we dealt with yesterday might have known this or just got lucky and got a hold of several vehicles that were unlocked.
Reporting in Clinton County, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
So now the sheriff's office is working to get all of that stolen property back to the owners. They also stress no matter how safe you feel, it is always better to keep your things locked up. All right, let's talk about the weather tonight and give you a live look at downtown Indianapolis. My goodness, did it turn into a nice Easter Sunday. Temps in the 70s, rain mostly held off. So the question
Yes.
is, Matt, is the evening going to continue this way?
I think for 95% of us, yes.
Okay.
Up until midnight. And then after midnight, we've got some rain on the way. But the good news is that we don't have a severe zone over
good.
us. So if you can get some rain without the severe threat, that's the way we like
We're
it.
fine.
I want to show you one more look and show you some of the temperatures that we have right now downtown Indianapolis. Jenny, that 76 puts us at the warmest Easter we have had in 8 years. The clouds cleared out a little bit faster than we thought. Just helped us out to get well to the mid 70s out there. I want to show you a couple more temperatures area wide. We're still holding on to some upper 60s farther to the north, but we'll take a 68 here on Easter Sunday in Kokomo. Upper 70s right outside Lake Monroe, 79 at the campus of IU, and 74, good afternoon, in Wayne County. I think for most of us, we're going to be dry this evening. You'll probably notice the clouds thickening up a little bit. We've already started to see a few extra high clouds building because when you look westbound, we've got some rain and thunderstorms that are trying to approach. Now, right now, the only kind of flare-ups we have, Martin County headed into Greene County. There could be a stray shower or two this evening, but then look what's headed our way. We got a tornado watch to the west and a line of thunderstorms also coming in. We're going to let you know when they're expected to arrive here in Indiana. Jenny, just a little bit.
All right, Matt, thanks so much. Time is ticking for state lawmakers tonight. The legislative session ends in just a matter of days, and they still need to finalize a state budget. Plus, with a $2.4 billion drop in projected revenue, tough cuts could be coming. Our Marina Silva's live at the State House tonight with what lawmakers are up against. Marina?
Well, Jenny, since getting that April revenue forecast, lawmakers are back to the drawing board to get that budget done. Now, Indiana has $22 billion to work with annually. A big chunk of that does go towards education and Medicaid. When the April revenue forecast came out, it showed Indiana is forecasted to bring in $2 billion less over the next 2 years than what was expected. Basically, they have two options: what can be cut and how can Indiana bring in more money?
I don't think everything's on the table. But you know, there have been conversations in this building for a while on things like the cigarette tax.
Now, the Secretary of State had an increase. The governor's office had an increase. The lieutenant governor's office had an increase. And maybe we start there.
Now, both Republicans and Democrats say they're looking at what goes and what stays in the budget. But for now, we just wait and see. Back to you, Jenny.
All right, we will be on top of this all week long. Marina Silva live at the State House. Thank you. As you can imagine, the budget was one of the big topics this week on Crossroads Politics. You can watch our in-depth political coverage every week on WTHR+. Just download on your TV and watch for free. The city of Fishers is now one step closer to capping the number of rental homes in neighborhoods. The city council could potentially vote tomorrow on a proposed ordinance. It would cap the number of rental homes in each neighborhood at 10%. It would also require people to register their home if they want to rent it out. The council meeting is set for 7 o'clock Monday night. People will get a chance to comment on the proposal. A major volunteer project at the new Damian Center just wrapped up this weekend. Community members spent the last 2 weekends painting a huge mural in the new building at East Washington Street and Oriental Avenue. The Damian Center is Indiana's oldest and largest AIDS service organization. This mural, titled "Community is Life," celebrates the spirit of their work.
I mean, it's really wonderful to see community members who want to come in and be part of this and celebrate who we've been and who we're growing to be, and just take part in something brand new and exciting for the community.
The new 56,000 square foot building is the first facility in Indiana built specifically for people living with HIV. It's set to open later this spring. Still ahead tonight at 6, Pope Francis greeting crowds at Vatican City as he continues to recover from pneumonia. The U.S. leader he also met with today next. Plus, in this time of economic uncertainty, used car sales are skyrocketing. We'll tell you what to know to make sure you're getting the best deal. Matt?
It was a great day to drive across central Indiana to see family and friends and to head to those Easter services. Overnight tonight, we could deal with some rain and rumbles. We're going to time everything out for you shortly.